All right, so it's hard to believe that we already only have 2 episodes left. I mean, it was 7 weeks ago that this show started. I cannot believe it's been that long. Apologies, though. I did just get my reaction out for episode 8 just about like 5 or 6 hours ago before filming this video. I've been behind on a lot of editing this week. I had a lot of work to get done. I had a lot of schoolwork to get done last week, but my schedule for the most part is pretty cleared up for the next week or two, so I will have a lot of time to edit, get all the videos out that I've been delaying. Like, I still got to get my reaction to Tales of the Empire up. I got to get Rick and Morty up. I got to get Legend of Korra up. I still haven't posted my reactions to the last 2 episodes of the live action Avatar. And then I've been meaning to bring back Attack on Titan the last couple of weeks, but just time has not allowed me to. So I'm hoping that I can get all of that in motion over the next week or two. But for the rest of this week, you can expect Rick and Morty, Tales of the Empire, and The Legend of Korra. And then over the weekend, I'm going to try to get my Avatar reactions up. But you're not here for channel updates. You're here for X-Men 97. And man, this show has just exceeded every single expectation of mine and has blown me away in every sense of the word. And as someone who's not into the X-Men characters, you know, from the comics or even just in general, you know, I'm more knowledgeable on the MCU side of things, the Avengers, Spider-Man, that kind of stuff. I'm not really knowledgeable on this side of the Marvel universe. And I hadn't seen the entire animated series from the 90s whenever I was going into this show. You know, I still have only seen season 1 up until this point, but that in no way is deterring me from liking this show at all. I'm absolutely loving it. I can't wait to see what the next step is. Bastion is a very formidable villain so far. I was a little confused last week whenever I did my reaction. I was like, okay, I'm getting a feel of who Bastion is, but I'm not completely sure. Someone cleared it up a little bit for me in the comments for the episode 8 reaction, and they said that his dad was infected with a Sentinel from the future, and then he impregnated his mom, and then that's how we got Bastion. There was like that little flicker of that happening in the dream sequence or in like the flashback sequence that we saw whenever Jean, Scott, and Nathan were in his mom's old home. But I wasn't sure what exactly was happening because we kind of just saw it briefly. So that makes a little more sense. But Bastion got away with his plan. He said it was too late whenever Magneto deactivated all of the human Sentinel hybrids. Magneto declares war on pretty much everybody. And then we get Charles back at the end who says, "To me, my X-Men," calling in all of the X-Men. And that was just part 1 to a 3-part finale. At least I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. I don't know if just this next episode is going to be a part 2 and then the final episode is going to be one big episode. I have no idea what they're going to do, but nonetheless, I'm excited to check this out. Before we get started though, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, turning on post notifications. Whatever you guys want to do to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're interested in seeing the full-length version of this reaction or any other reaction that I have up on the channel, as well as early access, you'll find those right here on YouTube on my membership page. So if you want to check those out as well, I would greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, I'm super excited. So let's go.
He used the fallout from Genosha to get backing for his Prime Sentinel program.
Yeah, like all of these people are dead, right? Everybody he turned into human Sentinels? Because I'm sure some of them didn't get completely destroyed, but some of them are definitely in pieces. I know that they can regenerate and reattach, but I don't think some of them are reattaching.
Where's the professor when you need him?
To me, my X-Men.
Dude, that got me so hyped. There she is in the new suit. I said new suit whenever she got it in like the previous episode. I know it's not new. I know it's been in the comics. I meant in the sense of this show. That was in the original intro, right? Because I feel like I recognized that, but obviously newer animation, newer style, but I feel like I've seen that clip before. Bro just went to sleep after everything that's been going on. Didn't have time to sleep in the ship? I need to get that helmet. It's been on sale on Amazon for like 50 bucks for like the last couple of months. So he does have sympathy for his mother. It seemed that way in like the flashback, but to even just do that to her is just crazy. Yeah, bro's not happy. They've rebuilt from worse. Oh, and she has his painting on the wall over her bed. Yeah.
Magneto, sir? Really? What did you expect was going to happen when you tossed him to school?
I wanted you two to be free.
Well, that's what they wanted at the start.
And what would freedom have gotten us? I still would have had to send Nathan to the future. I'd still be pulled into dealing with Bastion or Magneto or whoever else threatened the world.
I see where both of them are coming from.
From the moment I first met you, that you would help build a world where mutants could live however they wish. Perhaps that was a mistake, because just like you, I'm right back here.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna leave them hanging? Yeah, one way or another, they're always gonna get pulled back in. Whether it's because they have to, or guilt, or whatever it is.
How do you feel?
She's like, what happened to the house? Again.
Trask survived. And so did...
Remy?
Not yet.
Oh, shucks. We missed the hoedown.
Roro, you're back.
She doesn't even know about Madeline.
Your augmented prosthetics remain functional despite Magneto's blackout.
This whole thing. Rigged together an electrostatic deflector ages ago.
Cool.
Without warning, Magneto's thrown the entire planet back centuries.
I can feel the Earth's magnetic field dying even now.
Oh, so he really f***ed things up more than I thought.
The man just declared war on the whole planet. His day ends one way.
Logan, if you must punish someone for today, then start with me.
I like your attitude, Logan, but I don't think those are gonna work against him.
Storm and Jean will lead Gold Team to shut down Bastion at his headquarters in the Galapagos Islands.
Forge and I believe we can restore the Prime Sentinel's innate humanity.
Hold up.
Sunspot's got a suit now.
The Prime Sentinels are controlled by a central command server. Alas, I was unable to find it before the blackout.
Bastion is the command server.
That's not gonna be easy.
Cerebro had detected him, so I assumed he was a mutant. His mother slammed the door when she heard the word.
Then what did she think he was? So it's all Mom's fault. Got it.
Let's get to work, team.
He sees the leader that he's become.
If Bastion's abilities operate like our mutations, we can use neutralizer technology to permanently disable his control of Prime Sentinel.
Okay.
No need.
Part of me wonders if Gambit should have been buried here, on our grounds. He was always trying to outrun his past with the Thieves Guild.
Remy was the most Cajun man I ever met.
Very much so.
I'm so sorry, Rogue. For you, for Remy, Moira.
I didn't even realize she has his jacket on. Oh boy. Yo.
Looks like the search came to us.
Be reasonable.
I am not the one who needs to be reasoned with, Charles. When you abandoned us for your Shi'ar bird queen, you bequeathed it to me, asked me to walk your path.
You did do that. Walking that back isn't gonna be easy.
Must undo the damage you've done.
Will humanity undo Genosha?
Dude, this is what I mean. Like, both storylines are so compelling. Like, you get where all these characters are coming from.
I promised a boy a future free of fear, only to watch his frightened eyes be vaporized inside his tiny skull.
Morbid. To be fair, you shouldn't have made that promise, because you didn't know if you'd be able to keep it.
Your professor's dream is dead, so I offer a new one. We have gotten here by walking this man's path.
But he can't walk.
Decide, my X-Men.
Damn.
Rogue, no.
In Genosha, I made a choice. To lead our kind to a new age.
Yeah, this makes sense, though.
I will not see any more mutants die. Roberto.
My mom handed me over to the Prime Sentinels, Jubilee.
Yeah, this makes sense, too.
The offer was made. The door is open.
Oh, look at those suits.
If I had it my way, I'd be on Isla Mirada with you and Jean instead of space. But she's...
Not my mother.
It's confusing to me too, you know.
Yeah.
Trust her. And... son.
Let me guess. Be careful.
No. Give him hell.
They're growing on one another.
Am I going to war or a circus?
What'd you expect? Black leather?
Shot at the movies.
Trust that I will reason with him.
You expect me to trust you? The world is falling apart.
President Kelly?
In under an hour, civilization as we know it ends. My X-Men and I are your best hope.
Yeah. Okay, so Trish is still alive.
If you don't trust me, trust my X-Men.
I love that suit. That almost felt like a permanent goodbye. Someone gonna die? I can't see them killing off Cyclops or Jean, because we just lost Madeline.
Mutants, surrender to the future.
I don't think they're going for that.
Hang on!
Forge and I will draw their focus in the air. The rest of you continue to the ground.
No, that's an army out there.
Why do these all feel like goodbyes? Like, don't do anything stupid, please. We already lost Remy. It's enough hurt.
Make them mind your weather, sister.
And them weather your mind.
That's a good line. Yo.
Try as you might, X-Men. You cannot stop me and my kind.
Oh, sweet. Morph smash. That's great.
Let me lend you a hand, friend.
Or take one.
What is the sound of one hand clapping?
He's always got those quippy one-liners.
I waited for this moment.
Ooh. Yo. Oh, I like the shadow movement. Yeah, this is a pretty even matchup. Cool. The use of the theme is so good. The ISS is probably like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, good. We're skipping the blabber.
That suit looks great.
Time out, sugar. You're playing to kill.
Yeah, I mean, what else are they gonna do? Or what else are you expecting Logan to do?
Hey, I'm sorry, Jubes. You okay?
Yeah, she's done being nice.
It is the world that rules you that has made the bitter man before me.
Oh, how I've waited to say these two words to you, old friend. Shut up.
Cyclops, his helmet. I must hijack his powers.
Oh, that's cool. It's a cool visual indication.
Bastion, Xavier's brats have breached the base. We must retreat.
Oh, it's Morph.
A snake like Sinister would never risk his life for another.
I love that we're getting it now, but I wish we would have gotten a little bit more of Forge over the season. Oh, shit. Okay, water.
Look who's here, my writhing thing of chance.
What?
Please, listen to me. Sinister's controlling
Yeah.
you just like he controlled your mother.
My real mother was a world-class telekinetic, just like you. Stuff tends not to skip a generation.
Whoa. See what I mean? That felt like a goodbye earlier. Dude, if Scott loses both of them, it's done.
Scott, I love you.
No!
Jean, Nathan.
No way. I got the helmet off. What the hell?
Gold Team still needs more time.
Wheelchair down. Oh.
Oh, Charles.
Oh, he is done playing. Whoa.
This feud is over!
What?
Don't do this!
What? I am befuddled. Absolutely gobsmacked. What in the dude, I don't know how every episode continues to get better, more shocking, and just blow me away every time. It's actually mind-boggling. Like I'm legit shocked. Did he kill him? That had to have killed him. And is Jean also dead? Cause dude, what? Okay, if we're losing Jean, if we're losing Logan, and we lost Remy earlier, dude, has to be a way that they're all brought back. Like 3 members of the X-Men team getting wiped out? Like, yo, maybe Charles coming back was not for the best. And Scott is literally the reason that Logan is dead. If Scott wouldn't have intervened, if Logan is dead. If Scott didn't do anything, like if he didn't shoot the professor out of the way, the professor would have neutralized him. And everything all would have been good. I mean, I guess the argument with the other team still needing time, that makes sense, but Logan would be fine. Where would you, dude? I have, oh, wow, so many thoughts. I guess I'll start back at the beginning. It makes a lot of sense that Rogue and Roberto went with Magneto. I think that that's going to change after the ending of this episode, because if Logan is really dead, I think Rogue and Sunspot are going to be like, okay, this is not what I signed up for, because they're supposed to be protecting mutants, not killing them. But that's the thing about this show. I completely understand where those two characters were coming from. I get why they went with him. Like I said, I think that that's going to change next episode in the finale, but what, dude, like I'm just, wow. But dude, just the last like 8 to 10 minutes of this episode of them just getting to the Galapagos Islands and just going crazy. Like Morph turning into the Hulk, that was sweet. I love how they're able to do cameos like that without actually bringing the characters in. You know, Morph just switches up. Getting to see Jean and Sinister go head to head was cool. You know, they're pretty evenly matched, or at least that's the vibe that I was getting from this fight. But Sinister got in Cable's head. He's controlling him. And is Nathan a telepath? I mean, it makes sense, but I did not know that. I mean, it could have been Sinister controlling his actions, but I don't think he'd be able to control him in that way and, you know, manipulate his mutant genes in any way and give him like a new power. So he must have had it prematurely, or I guess before. That's not the right wording. Yeah, because he said stuff tends not to skip a generation, so I'm assuming it's a power that he had. Question is, why was it not used up until this point? Unless what Sinister did awakened that gene in him, I have no idea. But Logan gets the helmet off of Magneto, Charles gets in his mind, and then Cyclops stops that, and then before Magneto can do anything else, Logan stabs him, but that ends up killing him. Like Magneto just goes off after that. Yeah, dude, this final shot, it looks like Logan's just dead. He ripped all of the adamantium out of him. So all of this has to be reversed in one way or another. If Logan is dead, if Jean is dead, if Remy's dead, if more mutants are dead, like a lot of the ones that we lost in Genosha, I feel like it's gonna be reversed somehow. I have no idea how. I could be blown away next episode with them not doing anything and leaving all of these characters dead. And we don't even know if Logan's dead for sure, if he's just incapacitated, but I would think that that kills him. Or even if Jean's dead, it looked like that at the end. But dude, what a place to leave this episode. I'm blown away. I don't understand how Bo DeMayo just continues to cook every single week. You know that video of the dude with like the big ass frying pan and he's just like tossing it around? Yeah, that's Bo DeMayo weekly. Just the storytelling that he's been able to provide, just the visceralness of this story and the emotional impact that it has on us, the audience, is just so good. It's so profound. And now we only have one episode left and I cannot wait. I am so excited for next week. Let me know what you guys thought. Are you as gobsmacked as me? I hope so. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, turning on post notifications. Whatever you guys want to do to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to see the full-length version of this reaction or any other reaction that I have on the channel, as well as early access, you'll find those right here on YouTube on my membership page. So if you want to check those out as well, I would greatly appreciate it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one.